Okay, so we're gonna go over our bookwork, and I just realized I went through all this and didn't record, so I gotta do this all over again. Okay, so let's look at number 4. Oh, no, let's start over from the beginning. So on page 330, your directions are right, intersecting, or parallel to describe each pair of lines. For this one, I'm just gonna say the answer instead of writing it on the board. So number 1, we know would be parallel because no matter how far those lines go, they're never going to touch or they're never going to overlap each other. So number 1 is parallel. 2 would be intersecting because we see that the lines do cross over each other. So those would be intersecting. For number 3, that would also be intersecting because they overlap each other, but they're also perpendicular lines because we know that we see that they make the right angles because we can tell by the little, red little box in the corner. Alright, so now let's look at page 331 and go over your last section for this. So it's numbers 4 through 8. And your directions are use the figure at the right. Alright, so for number 4, at what point does line EH intersect KL? So, I already have the answers on here, but I'm going to show you how I got them, just in case you're confused. Okay, so I have line EH, which runs up and down, and then I have line KL, which runs kind of sideways right here. So if I take my finger and I start at the top of both of these lines, and I just go all the way down the line, and I see where my fingers touch and where they meet up at the point G. So that's where they intersect and that's where they touch. So 4 should be G. Number 5, name the lines that appear to be parallel. And we know that parallel lines are lines that run that never touch. So if I look at, I only have 4 lines to work with. So if I look at I, J, and K, and L, I know that these would not be perpendicular because if they keep going, sooner or later they're going to touch each other. So I know those aren't my lines. So the last 2 lines I have are A and D and E and H. And also I can tell automatically that they would be parallel because no matter how far they go, they're never going to touch. Okay, so that's your answer for number 5. And this little symbol right here with the 2 lines that go up and down, this is just a symbol to help you see, or to show people that these 2 lines are perpendicular. So this is just a symbol for that. Alright, let's look at number 6. What kind of angle is angle IBA? So let's find angle IBA. It's up here, so we have IBA, and it runs right here. So if I look at it, I can kind of tell that it probably is a right angle, but just to be sure, I can look at this little corner on the other side, and it has the little red little box. So that symbol tells me that this line's a right angle. And so if this line's a right angle, all of these would be right angles too. So angle IBA is a right angle. Alright, number 7, name 2 pairs of perpendicular lines. Alright, so we know that perpendicular lines intersect, but they also make the right angles, the 4 right angles. So if I look up here at these 2 angles, I see that they have the red little boxes in the corner. So that lets me know those are right angles, so that's where I need to start. So I know that all the way around, if this has a right angle, all the way around will have right angles, and the same with this one over here with the angle. So whatever angle is right here, because it is right, is going to be right all the way around for this one. So these 2 sets of lines are going to be right angles. So line AD, which runs up and down, and line IG, which runs across, are perpendicular because they make the 4 right angles. And then right here, line EH, which runs up and down, and IJ make the 4 right angles, so they're perpendicular. Alright, and then the last one is angle FGL obtuse or acute or obtuse. So let's find FGL. So angle FGL is right here. It starts up here and it runs all the way down. So this is my angle. So if I look at it, I would kind of think, well, maybe it's a right angle, but it doesn't have the little red box in the corner, so it's not a right angle. And I know it doesn't go in, and so I know it wouldn't be obtuse. It kind of goes, if you look really closely, it kind of goes a little out. So that would let me know that it is obtuse because it's bigger than 90 and it goes further out than a right angle. All right, so that's all of your book work for parallel and perpendicular lines. I hope this helped clarify anything that you might have had questions with. All right, and if you have any further questions, just please let me know.